Alright, you dicks. This, you can't see it. Good shit comes from. You wanna know what else? It says West Germany. And you know what? That country doesn't exist anymore. Rip in peace, motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers know what it is. The first thing you'll notice about this wonderful vehicle is that there's only 70,000 miles on it. That's motherfucking right. The other thing that you'll notice about this is as soon as you step in here, it exudes sex appeal. It's as if you're in a jet fighter right now. It's as if you're in a vehicle that fucks. It knows that you fuck, and it wants you to fuck. Now, I will say this. Many convertibles have issues with practicality. There's not a lot of room, there's only 2 seats, but I assure you, this 380 SL will fix all of that. Do you know how many dead hookers you could put... Oh, shit. I know what you're thinking. Grant, this vehicle, it's beautiful. It looks good. It's the Champagne Chariot. I can see the reflection of my ceiling fan right through its hood. But let me tell you something. This vehicle is holding a very dark secret. And no, it's not the Nazi regime. It is something far, far worse. Now, the Germans have always been renowned for mechanical ingenuity and just greatness in general when it comes to engineering. However, there is one major problem with this vehicle. Now, in the world, locks are either actuated by electronics or by kinetic gears. You put your key in, and then you put your key out. Then it's unlocked, or you have a beeper. Unfortunately, with this fucking vehicle, the Germans thought it would be a good idea to actuate all of that with air pressure. Somewhere in this beast is a vacuum that is producing air pressure, so that you may lock and unlock this little thing right here. Unfortunately, the problem with that is this is where the fucking air comes through. And do you see that? That's a nail. Someone put a nail through it to put their stupid fucking speakers in it. This door sometimes fucking works, sometimes doesn't. That door fucking doesn't work. You can just fucking keep that open or keep it locked any goddamn day you want, because goddamn it, dude, the Germans have figured out how to use atmospheric pressure to solve all of our goddamn fucking issues. What the elevation in Stuttgart is? Well, I sure as fucking don't. But I know what the elevation is in Colorado. It's a fucking mile above whatever Stuttgart is. And do you know what air does when it goes up in fucking altitude? It doesn't do anything good, let me tell you that. You ever put a fucking, put a bottle of Astroglide in your carry-on bag, and then you open it up in the middle of the airplane, and then fucking spews everywhere, and then the fucking stewardess comes in, and she's like, shit, why is all this ectoplasm everywhere? And you're like, oh, I don't know, it's a fucking ghost, this plane's haunted, and then you gotta land the plane, and then you're fucking stuck in Jakarta for 3 goddamn months, and then you learn how to speak Siamese, which I didn't know was a fucking language until, Are you fucking kidding me? Tell you something about the interior of this vehicle as soon as it autofocuses, because that's just how this fucking goes. And now the flashlight's off. That's fucking great. Now that we're back in black, I'd like to talk about the interior of this vehicle because it's been very referenced in American politics and as well as American media. A couple years ago, Senator Dianne Feinstein of California made the comment, the shoulder thing that goes up. And that is exactly what this is right here. This is what she meant by the shoulder thing that goes up. Because it absolutely does go up. But also, Dianne, it also goes down. Put that in your book. For creature comforts, I will admit this vehicle has pretty much everything settled for it. As you can see, I've turned the sun on right now. When it goes to night, or, you know, when around like 9 p.m. tonight, I'll turn the sun off. If you like ants in your car, you can max out the ants. There's tons of ants fucking everywhere. Or you can just turn them off. I usually keep them off. If you like bacon on your windscreen, you press this button. There's no way to take it off, though. AC, heating, not much else to it. Here's the ectoplasm button. Here's the gear shifter. It kind of looks like Max Rebo's dick, but it's painted black. There's a lot of things you can do with it. More on that later. And here's your switchboard. Now, the switchboard right now is very mysterious. I know you might see there's only 4 little switches right here. This is to control your windows. This is for your caution lights. We don't talk about this one, but if it flashes, I don't know what else to tell you. And this right here, this is very, very, very intelligent. This changes the pitch of your hood. So if you want it to a little bit of the left, put it to the left. You want a little bit of the right, you put it on the right. You want it up, you just put it up, baby. You know what it is. Nobody gives a fuck. You're driving a Mercedes. So I know what you're thinking. Grant, we've been looking at the steering wheel the whole time. What does it sound like? Nothing, because the car is not fucking on. Well, I hope you really like this review of this 1984 380 SL. Stay tuned next week when I review a Toyota Yaris completely in scuba gear.